Hey guys, welcome back to Skyward Sword.
We're back.
Yeah, we're still playing it.
This is Gavin.
It's not your name.
This is Colby.
That's your name.
Here to rock the radio waves.
We're not even on the radio. Stop it.
God, I'm so glad you're here to add to the atmosphere of the Let's Play.
Did you see how into that I got? Why are there keys? I don't even... The keys is the one enemy where it's like, you don't even need a strategy. You just...
You just swing a thing.
He's
What,
like,
what if it was like Superman's breath and you froze stuff with it?
that would be awesome. What should I do?
You should try blowing things.
God. Okay, so how do I open this? Where do I gotta go?
Oh, and there's a sand pile like right near that door. So maybe there's something underneath it?
Over here?
No. The gate you were just at.
I don't see a sand pile.
To the right. Do you kind of see that one to the right? I feel like if you reach through the... Yeah. What if there's something like underneath?
There wasn't.
Well, what if there is? There's another one to the left.
But I couldn't get it. I think I might have to go somewhere else. Fine! God! See what's over here. There's a whole lot of things over here, Colby. Oh, man. Oh. Okay. What's your favorite temple?
My favorite temple?
Yes.
I haven't even, like, thought about that. I'm gonna have to get back to you.
I think one of my favorite ones. Well, I really like the Fire Temple in Ocarina of Time.
Oh.
I thought that was really good. The temple with the Cane of Pachi, Cane of Paki, Cane of whatever the enunciation is for a made-up word. In Link to the Past was awesome. I know you're not there yet, but still.
Yeah. I'm stuck on the boss and the one where you get the hammer.
Oh,
He keeps beating me up.
is that the guy with the mask?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hard. I mean, you gotta break his mask off before he can really do anything.
Yeah, and then you still gotta do the same exact strategy, but he's, like, tougher.
Yeah. Link to the Past was a hard game. Like, especially compared to the newer Zeldas. I mean, every Zelda game is basically its hardest the first time you play it, and then it really, really diminishes, because that's the sad thing, is once you figure out how like, the bosses work, they're nothing.
I think my favorite Zelda dungeon might be the one in Twilight Princess where you got the top.
Yeah! Oh, the Arbiter's Grounds.
Yeah.
The top is just one of the best items ever. Like, that was just an excellent item, and I really wish they'd used it more. Like, because after you got out of the Arbiter's Grounds, you, like, really didn't use it again until, like, the castle at the end.
It was such a perfect item, too, because every time you had to pull it out, it was like a mini-game unto itself.
Yeah. It was just fun. I mean, it was definitely the most innovative thing that they did in that game. How many of you are there? Didn't actually take any damage from that?
That's the problem with the whole Wii mode, is...
What?
Like, there's only so much you can do with it. Like, at least with a controller, you can have all the convenience of having a controller instead of this thing you have to waggle around.
I don't know. I think that it can do anything a controller can do, really, and it just has extra stuff.
Can you... Trying to do those top puzzles must have sucked on the Wii.
Maybe. The main thing is not everything works motion controlled. So I mean, even if you have motion control, sometimes it's nice to just use it like a lot of the best games for the Wii.
Hit the red one.
A lot of the best games for the Wii didn't actually really use the motion control.
I know Fire Emblem didn't use it at all, and it's probably my favorite Wii game.
I do love Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Little King's Story doesn't use it, as far as I can tell.
You haven't even played it yet.
No, but I read the manual, looked at controls. It doesn't use it. It's supposed to be like one of the best. I can't wait to play it, honestly. I don't know why I always say honestly and I'm not gonna lie and stuff like that. It's like I think my audience expects that everything I say to them is crap. You know?
Yeah, it drives me crazy when people do that. Like, people in my class at school, they won't stop saying legitimately. I don't think they even know the meaning of the word.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like, they say things like, oh, I haven't, like, smoked pot since, like, legitimately the 8th grade. What?
I mean, I guess they're using it correctly, but...
Why?
I mean,
that's not...
But it's... Why would you...
It's so superfluous.
Yeah, why would you have to say legitimately there? And why would they lie? Because, I mean, come on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they are total liars, but that's beside the point.
Can I reach that? I cannot. Okay, where do I go? There! Found it!
Here we go. Now we're really getting started.
Now we're getting somewhere! Okay, what do I do with...
Hold on, that looks like a thing.
Oh, pinwheels! Such a badass dungeon. I really do wonder why these are here. Like why these dungeons are here. Why is the Temple... Well, I guess the Temple of Time has some... Okay, seriously? No, I'm going sideways. Look at my arm. You see that?
You're totally going diagonal, man.
I was not going diagonal.
You're trying to lie to the audience. I think you might be like...
No, I'm legitimately swinging into the side.
I think you might have Tourette's.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. Were you here for that?
No, I don't think so.
So the door buzzer thing rang, and I thought it was one of the people that lives here, and so I clicked the button. I was like, what? and they were like, delivery. I was like, oh, and it was my roommate. It was Alex's food, and because he orders out like every day, and so...
You're seriously trying to catch that with a...
I wasn't actually trying to catch it, I made a mistake. Can I actually do anything?
I think you cut those things.
Okay, but how do I hurt him? Ow.
Oh, shield bash.
Yeah, I just thought about that.
It's like Phantom Ganon.
Yeah, but with a shield. So yeah, like, so it was Alex's food, and when we're like, what are we gonna do? Like, the guy's gonna, like, be so upset when he gets here, and he's like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. And so he went and he answered the door and got his food, and while he was doing that, I was in the background just, like, going, and he got the food, he's just like, I'm sorry, he has Tourette's. And then, like, closed the door in his face.
He didn't... He wouldn't have cared.
I know, but it's still fun to think that maybe he went back to the restaurant and he's just like, I never wanted to live there again.
We always like to screw with the pizza guy when they came to my house back in high school. Like, one time we tied up one of my friends and gagged him and left him in the front yard when he showed up. and we made it so he could spit the gag out of his mouth, and he had some money like on the ground in front of him, and he picked it up in his teeth and gave it to him.
I think probably one of the weirdest things I've done to a pizza delivery guy back home. I ordered a pizza, and yeah, he got to the door and handed it, and I gave him the money, and as he was like turning to go, I was like, wait, And he turns back. I'm like, really? Thank you. And I like put my hand out on his shoulder, and just like squeezed it for a second, and like gave him like a big smile. Just thank you.
And this other time we had like a strobe light, and we started playing Toy Box, like as loud as we could, and all my friends, they all took like none of them had shirts on, and they were just dancing like at a gay bar or something like that, and I just walked up in a suit. And just tried to, just pretended that nothing was happening behind me. Meanwhile, my littlest friend, he must have been like, he must have been 5 feet tall. No, he had this really, really long blonde hair. He looked like a little girl, but he was like a 12-year-old boy. And he just starts like grinding on me while I'm paying the pizza guy. I was 13 at the time, so it wasn't weird.
Yeah, that wasn't weird.
I was 13. It was funny at the time.
It's still funny. It's still funny. Yeah.
This other time we wanted to do something crazy like that, but my parents were home, so we decided to fill up a bag with oregano and give that as a tip.
That's awful. You can actually go to jail for that.
It's oregano.
No, but you can actually go to jail for like impersonating impersonating pot.
Well,
I didn't know that. It's like the cops will like get upset at you either for selling drugs or for pretending you're selling drugs. That just really pisses them off. Because then like they did a raid for nothing.
well, the pizza guy actually thought this one was funny instead of creepy, because we gave him a real tip too.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you gave him a real tip.
Yeah. Well, the funny part was the real tip was a bag full of dimes.
It's a dime bag.
Yep. And then we actually had a little miniature bag, like you would actually buy a bag of weed in, and we filled that with oregano and hid it inside of the dime bag.
We're awful. That's just awful.
You weren't there.
No. One time we drove around Portland. We ran out of seats in the car, and we were going. I just gone to see. It was actually for Tyler. Tyler was in like a stage production of Dr. Horrible.
They did a stage Dr. Horrible?
Yeah, it was really, really bad.
Oh.
He was like the only good part of it. Seriously, like nobody there could sing but him. Like the Dr. Horrible was so off pitch. It was really, really bad.
Was he like Captain Hammer or?
He was just in the ensemble.
Oh shit.
But he had like a short solo in one of the songs, and like he actually got like a standing ovation for like that, like 2-bar solo, because everybody's like, "Holy, people can sing," and like it made people happy. But yeah, like the Dr. Horrible was just like listening to him, he was so off pitch. It was horrendous. Like listening to him sing, it was like, I cannot believe my eyes. It was really, really bad.
That just made me sad.
It was really bad. And
try rolling a bomb.
Can I roll a bomb through that?
I mean, maybe.
Nope. Better sashay out of there.
What about a slingshot?
Oh yeah, that's probably the best idea. The butterfly net, of course. So he was like the only good part of the show. But afterwards, we're like, hey, let's all go to a restaurant and just hang out. And we hadn't seen him in months because he was down in Portland and all that. And but we didn't have room in the car, so Tyler rode in the trunk. And like halfway through, we decided to just like pop the trunk open. Just for fun, because like it was really, really late and there's like nothing happening, so we're like, what, I gotta put a bomb on that?
Do it.
I got a stab?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like I had to put a bomb on it. Anyway, so we popped the trunk open, so like we spent like half the time he was like holding the trunk, and he's just like as we drove by people, he was just like leaning out of the trunk, just like screaming. It was great. Okay, I actually made that up.
But that one you definitely got to stab. Like actually stab.
Yeah, what you gonna do? Explode.
I remember this one time. I used to have a pickup truck, and we actually had it was 3 seats in the actual thing of it. But I was never driving, just me and 2 other people. So we'd always whenever we had somebody we were driving around that we didn't really like, because somebody else would invite them, and we'd put them in the back, and just for those occasions we would keep like our pennies and our nickels in like the ashtray, and every time we drove around people we didn't like, we'd throw pennies and nickels at them while we were driving like 60 miles down the highway.
You're awful.
Well, they never asked me for a ride again. And of course, we'd always slam the brakes as hard as possible.
You would.
Well, I didn't like them.
I don't know how long this episode's gone, so I'm going to cut it here. Next episode, we're going to further discuss Colby's lack of humanity.